Oh, I need to talk clear. It's the G&T show.
Is that it? I don't remember the rest of the words.
Me either.
Yeah, it's been long awaited for us to come back with another episode.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
You know, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, we bantered already. Nah,
We got. Oh man, we actually like each other right now, so we can't start our episode talking shit. I don't even have nothing bad to say.
I could fix that.
You can fix that.
No, we're good.
You about to start? What you got to say?
Nothing. No, I'm not about to start no shit.
This week and
every week.
Every week. That is true. That's true. I ain't got nothing to say.
It's okay.
What's up, y'all? It's been a great week. You don't think so? We've been getting it. Just talking about.
Yeah, it's been a busy week. It's been a.
That was like the chicken, but I was trying to do the chicken head. It just didn't go all the way through my shoulders.
So what did you call it? The chicken. Oh wow. Okay. On that note, welcome to episode 8 of the G&T Go Get It show. I am your boy Greg. Oh, you messed me up earlier.
I messed you up.
Yeah, because that's not what it's called at all. Welcome to episode 8 of the G&T Go Get It podcast. I am Greg.
I'm T.
And we are the Westbrooks. I think I did that backwards. But yeah, episode 8. We ain't here.
Excuse us. It's been a long day. A long week. And so this is like our 5th or 6th activity for the day.
Yeah.
So.
No excuses. I'm good. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
You good. I'm good too. Let's go.
So the topic that we wanted to cover today. So one of our favorite YouTubers recently brought up a topic, and we've touched on this a little bit, but it's kind of one of those things in today's society that I think goes not really talked about, and it's got maybe misconstrued, and so we want to
don't get it misconstrued.
Maybe set the record straight, or maybe give like a different perspective, just so people can maybe put this argument not to bed, but maybe talk about it a little bit more than they should.
Okay, so what happened was,
or talk about it more.
Yeah, so what happened was this morning, so some mornings I like to play. Should I tell them who the YouTuber is?
Do you want to?
Tony Gaskins. So Tony Gaskins is a faith-based motivational speaker. He is married, and we watch his videos a lot because he gives advice mostly to women about dating, relationships, life, being an entrepreneur, all the things that we're interested in. And we like to watch the videos because we like to hear what he has to say. So this morning, he was talking about basically women attracting a certain type of men, or just in the direction of, I guess the topic was more so about like how women present themselves to attract the husband that they want or don't want. Wasn't something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we finished it, but yeah, it was something along those lines. We got
into a little debate about this because I don't know if y'all know the story of how Greg and I met, but we met when he crashed my selfie while we were out at this place in Nashville nightlife. So at the time, I was not dressed up, but I wasn't dressed provocatively. I had on jeans. I remember I had on jeans, a t-shirt, and a hat.
Cardigan.
I have a cardigan. I always have a cardigan. I'm always cold, so I don't think I had on my little lion t-shirt that with the sleeves ripped off, but
so your arms was out?
Yeah.
No way.
Okay. Anyway.
We gotta find this picture still, but go ahead.
We used to have the picture and then it just disappeared. I don't know what happened. But so when we met, I wasn't dressed provocatively or even sexy or anything. I was just like a tomboy. But we got into this whole debate about, you know, the way that a woman presents themselves really establishes how a man is going to treat her moving forward. And I was a little bit confused. I was confused in my Yogati voice because because you basically were telling me, like, I was like, so when you meet a woman, if she has on like a crop top and jeans or, you know, something tight or short, do you like put the woman in the bucket, or, you know, like off top, are you the man putting women in categories based on what they have on? Because, you know, women, we're like pro body image and pro wear what you want, girl, and, you know, show your curves and show this and show that. So we got the game fucked up.
It's an interesting conversation, and it's so new, right? So like women have only been kind of able to dress provocatively for maybe like 30, 40 years in like a real sense. Maybe like 70s, 80s is when it kind of broke out of like the traditional, like you have to wear like a full gown and whatever else. And I'm not saying like be a prude, but you were saying, so before I knew about this concept, like before I had like thought about it and said, okay, I'm going to pick a girl that is like a classy looking girl or whatever. I don't really know what taught me to do that, but it's like I've always gone after classy looking girls. I never really, I guess the old word used to be like scantily clad. But I think the word he used was mystery, right? Where is the mystery? And so
I pride myself on being mysterious, y'all. And I think it's a real art to that.
It is. It definitely is. But okay, I think the disconnect is that
what do men want?
Yeah. Okay. So this what it is. I was trying to figure out exactly how to say it. But okay. So we always have talked about like sex sells, right? So like a person that is trying to sell albums and making millions of dollars, they're not really in the same category as the average woman, right? And the idea of sex sells can apply across the board, but it means something different when you're selling something making millions of dollars and you're selling something not making any money at all. Right?
Well, okay, wait. Back to the selling something, because I feel like the selling something is selling ass.
No. Okay. Yeah, well, no. Because that's the joke. That's the joke that I use when people are, for lack of a better term, selling ass on the internet. Because
I'd be like, ooh,
it can be nothing else. It's like bent over, got my whole ass cheek spread open, and a caption that says I don't know.
Love yourself no matter what.
Yeah, like just be like, this shit can't be real, right? But okay, this didn't happen how many years ago? Okay, so that's where I think one of the big disconnects is, right? Because women or even men, we idolize people that are in positions that we might want to be in, right? So like the Beyonce's, Sierra is hell no. We have all seen Beyonce's ass and most of her body, and don't try to act like we haven't. Beyonce is one of the classier ones, but she has definitely had a thong on and some more stuff that I've seen videos that's still on the internet right now. Go look. But Beyonce is technically a billionaire, married to one, and it doesn't really matter what she does because she's portraying that idea of like self-love and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's Beyonce. Mm-hmm. So when she goes home, her and her husband, maybe they talk about it or maybe it is what it is, but that's them, right? And then all the women that try to emulate that,
that's what he's
all the women that try to emulate that are, I don't really know what it is. Like, I think there's a disconnect in what gains you the attention from the opposite sex that you want.
Yeah, so we were talking about more so like when it comes to women. So we say we want like a husband. Ultimately, most of us. You know what? I'm not gonna say some or most. We got women who want husbands, right?
A husband.
A husband. Women who want
multiple husbands throughout their life. So I might have about 5.
Yeah, and then you got women who are like, I don't need a man. Okay, so we're not talking about the I don't need a man woman. We're not talking about women.
Yeah, y'all stay over there.
I don't need the choir in the back.
I'm
okay,
sorry.
Let me do my sermon.
Go ahead.
I cue the music. So we're talking about the women who want husbands. So, we always go back and forth about like how you present yourself as a woman. If you say you want a husband, then we have a lot of conversations about like what men really think. So in our mind, like when we put on our makeup and when we get dressed up or we get sexy and we're going out to the club, we have in our mind what we think men, what we're gonna get from men, and then men have a whole totally way of thinking about you as a woman. And I think that's where this conversation is important because, like, you remember we were talking about, like, okay, when I go out, like, back in the day, you go out to the club, you have on, like, a little short dress, right? And then you might have a girl who got on jeans and a little crop top and some heels. And then you might have on somebody who had on booty shorts, you know, and they look really scantily clad as far as dress. So I was like, which girl you gonna talk to? Like, while you're out? And what did you say?
I'd probably pick the one with the jeans on.
Well, no, not who you're gonna pick. Well, yes, but you were saying like it depends on what you are trying to get accomplished at the time.
Oh yeah, okay. So going back to what she was saying about like the buckets, right? Okay, so let me put this disclaimer out because this came out like there's like this thing within like the toxic masculine movement that's like women are raped based off what they have on. That's bullshit. I want to debunk that. Taking advantage of a woman regardless of what she has on, if she's fucking naked, it doesn't matter. You should never take advantage of anybody. That's just completely not what we're talking about. However, if a man has sex on his mind and you are serving up
sex on a
platter, his mind is going to go to that. And so even if he doesn't take advantage of you, maybe he buys you a few drinks, maybe he tries to get you to come home. But you're going to get tried more. Like we always talk about the example that Tony Gaskins used was like Michelle Obama. And this is like a generational thing. Like she's not in our generation. I understand that, and I'm not trying to say that she's like the role model as far as what women in our generation should wear. Like no, because it's a different thing generationally. But the gap between the generations, like somebody jumped off a cliff. Now we like way down here, right? So the level of standards of what people think is, I wouldn't necessarily say acceptable because it's like. I understand going to the beach or like when it's really freaking hot outside.
Yeah.
Those things are fine. But it's like you're going to the club to be in the air-conditioned building and you got on a bathing suit or basically a lingerie set, which is like the only intention of that is supposed to be for your... really your husband, but if your boyfriend, whoever, but that's for like in the bedroom, but you literally are showing this not only to everybody at the club, but then you got it on your Instagram and it's like, do you expect people to take you seriously from a dating perspective? It's like... I
don't really know. Look, wait,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So this is the argument that I have and that a lot of women I know have. And are we good on time? Okay. So men say, you're not interested in wifing or, committing or getting into a serious relationship with women who put themselves out there as if they're like Instagram thought bots, right? But that's what you put your attention toward when you're on Instagram. So all of the women who are plain Janes, not shy, but like modestly dressed, or they have a certain body type, they seem to get pushed to the side, and y'all, not you, baby, but y'all as men are, because he gone.
No, I'm a man.
Y'all just spend time just looking at that stuff. So how, like, do you want or do you want the girl? Like, which one is it?
So yeah,
the F was the.
It is an interesting ideal, but it really comes down to like love versus lust, right? And so.
Did that throw you off?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to say this. I want to be.
No, don't you be politically correct.
No. I just mean in the sense of like I don't want to have nobody upset about how I'm saying this. But anyways, okay. Love versus lust, right? As a man, we have our hormones, we have eyes, we're very visual creatures, we're very visual beings, right? What's the Kanye line? If she got that ass, I got to look. Sorry. It's like pretty much like how we're wired. If you watch like dogs, like male dogs, how they interact with other dogs versus female dogs, like it's like the idea of the men being like the hunters of the species, and the women are not. I mean, I guess the only opposite thing behind hunters is the prey, but it's like our goal is to go after things, right? So as you get older, in the sense of like as you mature as a man, the things that you care about from a lust versus love perspective, if you're trying to do something long term with the person that you're with, or if you get into a relationship, you'll be able to see the difference. The thing is that lust is very captivating in the sense of like it catches a lot of people and they never get out of that stage. They never mature past that. And there's people that are married that never mature past that. There's people that are, might live their whole life married and never mature past like the lust. And so he was talking about like pornography and all kinds of things. Like all these things are like lustful things that as humans
we indulge in, yeah.
You indulge in them, but it's not healthy to your mindset of what a healthy life looks like, right? We always talk about like, people are always like, yeah, mental health and all this other stuff, but it's like you on Instagram all day looking at ass and then you're trying to be like faithful to your family, and it's like your mental health, you're self-sabotaging yourself, right? So that's one portion of it. And I think that when it comes to love versus lust, you have to...
You're going to ruffle some feathers with this. It ain't going to be women, though. It's going to be men like, what? Looking at Instagram, that don't mean nothing. That's just a like. We just looking. It's not bad.
It's all lust. It's all lust. And I don't want to say lust is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, if you're single, do your thing. I mean, don't catch no diseases out here, but, go after it. Live your life.
Hell no. No, I disagree. What? If you're single, don't go out here. Close your damn legs.
Oh, no. I'm talking to men.
Well, put your little thing up.
Damn.
And go work on yourself. Like, a lot of times men, like, you're being single and you're going to chase ass and chase women and juggle different women, and you should be spending that time and energy on your craft, your business, your hobbies, your health, your career, your future.
Yes, but okay.
Ladies around.
Okay. So the same way that women want to have hot girl summers, and I'm not saying that those things are wrong.
You trying to be a hot boy?
No, like
Lil Wayne?
As a young person, you got to get it out of your system. So like as a woman, because of the biological clock, this kind of goes back to like your time frame of to get your shit off is shorter than for a man, right?
So,
but let me finish. In order to once you find the right woman, to be able to give yourself to them and not focus on the lust of the world, you got to get your lust out.
But
somewhere.
No, but why? But why? How does that benefit you? How does it really benefit you other than you bust a bunch of nuts? Like, to really be honest. So you're saying,
I don't know.
Then it's okay for you to spend your younger years, the years where you have the most energy, you're the most, you're young, you're vibrant. You're gonna spend all of that time busting a nut versus using that energy towards something more productive. But you're gonna tell women, don't
pretty much
don't have sex. Focus on yourself. And it's
so
critical.
That's
a problem.
Well, no, that's not exactly
because it's in
what I'm saying.
Y'all have to.
No,
can't you channel that shit into something else?
Yes, but okay, this is the thing. I'm making excuses for men because
I'm serious. Can you channel it?
Yes, you can. Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
From the perspective of
I'm making sense.
the world,
physically impossible.
Right. From the perspective of the world, the best way to do it is to wait until marriage. But
that's not realistic.
That's what I'm saying. In the world that we live in, it's not realistic. So if you have not had sex and you're watching this, wait until marriage.
Don't.
Please wait until marriage. It's gonna be the best decision you ever made, because by the time you get to that wedding night, or maybe the next day, because y'all might be tired, until y'all get to that moment.
About some real wedding day shit. That's really what happens. Most people don't have sex on their wedding days. But anyway,
I don't know how true that is, but
I don't think so.
We could do a poll later. But anyways, no. So I'm saying, if you do wait for that moment, it's gonna be magical, and you won't know any better, right? I think that, like I was saying, I'm making excuses for men because it's
no reason.
So many things are so easily accessible, and the other part about it that's
we all have stuff that's easily accessible.
Just from an internet perspective, what's available on the internet, what's available to get into, what's available to see. Mm-hmm. It's much different than pre-internet. It was a whole lot easier to keep your kids away from sex until marriage, when the only thing they could hear about that was, I don't know, before TV. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to be even keel and realistic to give valid advice, because I didn't wait until marriage, so I can't.
Okay, so this conversation is less about waiting until marriage and more so about being intentional with what you're putting out there to the world as a woman. And this is my message. And then I think, and you can, add. But from a man's perspective, you're saying, sex sells, but not in the way that you want it to.
Right. That's exactly it, right? So it's men don't buy Beyonce albums, right? They don't. They really don't. You might find some, and I'm not going to say there's not men that don't buy Beyonce's albums. I just mean the majority of her fan base is women. Mm-hmm. But she's still very sexy, and it's not necessarily for the men. It's for women, and the self-love of it, and the body positivity, and when Beyonce walks, and you know what I'm saying, there's probably more girls looking than men.
For men.
No, I'm saying she's sexy for both.
Because you have to be, so as a woman.
But what I'm saying is that the women are cheering her on, and they're looking at that and saying, I want to do that too. And the translation ends up being, I'm just out here naked. So it's okay, this is the trend. For your birthday, you do a lingerie shoot.
Oh shit!
You don't have.
Now you getting into your bag.
No, I'm saying you don't have a sponsorship with the lingerie brand. It might be Savage Fenty, which is maybe you putting on because you like Rihanna. Most of the time, it's some no-name brand, some random stuff, and you just naked. And to you and your girlfriends, it might say, "Damn, her body looks good."
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, you know, and then the gas in the comments.
Yes, queen.
But at the exact same time, if you're straight, and I'm not saying anything about gay people, but the woman doing it and the woman that is commenting, they're both straight. They're looking for attention from a man. So why does your friend's attention matter at all? It doesn't, right? When you're looking for a man. But women have put this in their minds to where like their friend's gas is more important than that of a man, even though they want a man's attention. So it's like women have created this ideal of like heels, makeup, like were, I think, created by men, but the reason that they have to be held up is perpetuated by women. Because women, no. Women judge other women that don't wear makeup, that don't wear heels or don't know how to wear heels, or don't know how to get dressed and look good if they need to. Women judge other women for that. Yes, they absolutely do. Well, let me finish. So with that same ideals, instead of judging the other women, there's also been this movement lately of like body positivity of like, you just tell everybody that they look amazing.
Because we do.
And societally, there's it's a movement. It's like a confusion, I think, of the feminist movement. It's like a lot of people.
We're not included in the feminist movement, though.
Well, black women, yes, but
not really, yeah.
That's the other part of it, right? But I feel like what a lot of people think that the feminist movement is like body positivity, and what body positivity means is be naked and show off your body. But that's not really what it means.
Right.
It's like just about loving yourself. Period. You don't have to be naked. You can have clothes on. It's like, why? And the other part about it is like, this is something I always think about, right? And my grandma brings this up all the time. And we come back to the Bible all the time, right? But if you think about Adam and Eve, they were naked. All mammals are naked. You ain't never seen no mammal come out the womb and had a coat on. We as humans did not know that we were naked. We didn't know. Mm-hmm. Right? We had no idea. We were just living our lives. And so the devil coming in and letting us know, he didn't let us know that we were naked, but he infiltrated Adam and Eve, and then God basically, I don't know if it's like he thought of guilt then or shame, but it's like guilt and shame was kind of like invented in that moment to where we like are like, oh no. People can see that
I was thinking more of it's like a lustful thing, like when you see the person of the opposite sex. For most people, there's a feeling of
what, shame?
Lust.
Oh, lust. Oh, like a naked person of the opposite sex?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard not to, because, and that's the other part of it, right? Because of that, like that we've wore clothes for the last thousands of years, like to see what's underneath those clothes is like surprising. It like causes your body to be like, oh, what's this feeling, right? That's lust. Okay. Or whatever. But I just mean in the sense of like, it was normal at one point and then we got away from it being normal.
Yeah. And
now it's coming back to being normal, but I don't know that it's for the right reasons. It's more like, I don't really know. Like, it's like, okay, so the equivalent of like the dude in the hood that always got his shirt off is not necessarily the exact same thing, but that's like the best thing I could compare it to. Like
a girl on Instagram always got her butt out.
Yeah, but okay, so like I feel like the way that people look at the guy that always has his shirt off is almost like it's not a respect thing. It's like,
so do you?
Like, why is he always naked?
So can I ask this question? Do you, as a man, and this is generally speaking, I know you don't speak for all men, but when women are dressed, revealing on social media or doing something that is sexual in being or nature, is there a chance that you could possibly take her seriously or want to pursue a serious relationship, or is it just she's automatically categorized in your mind that she gonna give you some ass.
Yes, so it's so funny that you say that. This is like what I've been looking for the opportunity to say. It's not like a one-to-one thing. Like, there are a lot of guys that I think because of the social media generation, like, they go for that. Like, they want the girl that's naked. And then what ends up happening is, like, we see them all the time on divorce court. Like, I met this girl, she was a stripper, and I was in love with her, and now I don't want her to strip no more.
And she be like, what?
And it's like, I was tripping when you met me. Or, like, the other side of it is, like, she was posting scantily clad pictures on social media when I met her. And then after I started dating her, I wanted her to stop. It's like, there's so much evidence of this. Like, men don't like sharing it's not something that they own, but it's like something that they have the pleasure to be able to only see. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, but the only caveat to that from women's perspectives is y'all look at that shit willingly all the time, and y'all don't be giving play to the women who got their stuff together. They be having multiple degrees. They might not look like the Instagram thought bot with the fake body, but you know, they might have a little extra weight or a little less weight, or you know,
I don't see it.
Whatever it is.
Who are these people? Who? What type of people are we talking about? We're talking about, like, our crowd, college-educated black people?
Yes. Women are out here struggling to get men, or struggling to find a man that is serious.
It's not because they're not selling ass. It's because the cards are stacked against them. Period. So it's like a twofold thing, right? What is the percentage of men and women? Like, there's more men that are born than women, but there's less men that reach adulthood. So I don't know exactly what the numbers are, but like the census just came out. It's like 48-52 women to men or something. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But despite what social media tells you, is it Nas or Jeezy? One of these rappers got like a line that's like, despite what social media tells you, like, girls out here J. Cole, girls out here with real bodies is still winning. It's like, because it's all that you see, your mind puts like this idea of like tunnel vision, like, this is all that there is.
Yeah, that's true.
But we talked about this in the last episode. The women that are out here going like this.
What's that?
They showing their engagement ring.
Oh.
They're all over the internet. The women doing this. They are not selling their bodies to other men all over the internet. And there are caveats, right? Like, there are some people that get away with this. But in general, like, a man, it's that, like, it's not ownership, but you want something that's yours that you can only see, or only you can indulge in this. Like, this is my wife, and I hate saying like my. No, like, this is. No, I really don't. I don't like saying that, because I don't want to feel like I own her. I say that to, like, it's not an ownership thing.
I think it's a sense of pride. It's a sense of
pride. Like, I worked hard to get this fine woman over here. Shit.
Okay.
But anyways, so I'm saying all this to say, when you are taking these half-naked pictures and your mindset is that the guy you like, or your crush, or your dream guy, or whoever is going to see this picture and he's going to say, damn, I want to marry this girl. The chances of that happening are like,
well, what if you
I don't want to give y'all no hope. It's like less than 1%. Stop believing it.
But what if you're trying to build your modeling career?
Okay. It's a double-edged sword, because we were in the modeling industry for a while, and kind of are, because she has her clothing brand.
Yeah.
Sex
sells.
Sex does sell, like, and it works for some people, like, for them to be able to be like, I don't know, a video vixen or whatever, like, that's the end game. But, like, okay, perfect example. Corinne Steffens and Claudia Jordan, I think, are like the same age.
Okay.
Okay? They're around the same age. No, let me just say this.
Because I played.
So Claudia Jordan, I don't ever remember seeing her be like the naked video vixen. Like she probably always had some clothes on. She might have had like some bathing suit stuff, but she wasn't in tip drill or, you know what I'm saying, like just like stuff that was very objectifying towards women. Mm-hmm. And look at her career now. She might not be married. Was she married before?
I don't think she's been married, but she got a man.
She's classy. Where's Corinne Steffens at? Where is she?
I don't know. She might have.
She got a book. Her nickname is something. That's like, okay. If y'all want to know what men think when you do this stuff, and you watching this might be like, Corinne Steffens, I'm not as bad as her. Yes, you are. That's exactly what men think. That's all they think.
Kevin Samuels Jr.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I mean, it is what it is. All I'm saying is respect your body, respect the fact that you have something that nobody else has.
You're right.
And don't show it to the world. Because, first of all, most times the world don't want to see. Either they... Okay, so we were talking about like the modeling thing. So like if you want to be like a Corinne Steffens, I don't know if that's a good end goal, or okay, like a Victoria's Secret model.
You gotta use somebody in this generation, because Corinne.
Salida Eubanks.
They don't know who these people are. Use somebody like Ari or
I don't know nothing about these folks. Okay, so this no. Okay. This is the thing, and I be asking, do not, okay, these are not good people in my opinion to use, because I don't know what their talent is. They're a girlfriend of a rapper. What do they do?
Ari is Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend, and Jada was dating.
I would much rather you say Ari is an influencer, and she has a brand.
She's an influencer.
Don't say she's somebody. I'm saying, like, that's all she's known for. But you're using her as an example.
Okay, so
why are we talking about her? She got a lot of followers. She got a fake ass. Or something.
You done?
I'm done. Sorry.
No, get it all out.
She got fake titties too, I think. No, I'm just playing. Ain't not. Just cut that out. Go ahead.
Moral of the story is, I think what Greg is trying to say so eloquently is that as a woman, you should be presenting yourself as a prize or something to be admired or, basically as someone to get to know versus you just laid everything out there on the table and this is all you have to offer. But a lot of times when you present yourself in an over-sexualized way, men don't think like women. Like, women are very multidimensional. We're able to separate different things in our mind. But men, they're pretty much like straightforward. What you see is what you get type of thing. And so if they see sex, then they're going to associate that with sex. And if you want a serious relationship, that's not the way to go. So
I like how she put it. I was going to come back with my last words. So it's not that I won't say that there's not men out there that won't appreciate your freeness. And I'm a Libra, so like Libra women have like the free spirit kind of thing. So I don't want to throw them completely under the bus, even though I would never be there. But anyway,
you would a Cancer woman.
Being free is fine. Like, do your thing. I just want people to understand. It's like people want them to view, like the people that might do scantily clad or whatever. They want the world to view them.
Say that again.
People that dress provocatively. A lot of times, I feel like they want the world to view. They want the world to view them as like, I'm just free spiritedly showing off my body.
My modeling career.
I'm saying they want you to view them like they're not selling ass.
But
all the men see is that you're selling ass, and so you're like, I don't know, somebody's spank bank or somebody's
spank bank.
What?
What is that?
Are you kidding me right now?
No, can you give in layman's terms? Like
No, look it up. If they don't know, then they don't need to know. What? Anyways, you're being objectified by some man somewhere.
Y'all have spank banks?
Who's y'all? Don't put me in this bucket.
Men have spank banks.
This my spank bank right here.
I was about to say, you can have some spank banks. I know you can have some stuff around there, up in there.
Anyways,
through there.
So,
isn't there another name for that? Okay, keep going. I'm done. Spank bank? Okay. What?
I can't believe you're getting such a kick out of this. I don't use this word often, but I've said it before.
It's so funny, like your go-to. I guess I was just wondering if there was another word.
Another term.
Did you make up that term? Was
I absolutely did not make up this term.
Like in the locker room, y'all be like, "Yeah, this was in my spank bank."
I don't really know the first time I heard it, but it was in a movie. I feel like it was a Will Ferrell movie. If I had to guess. I don't know, but I'm saying I've probably known this word for years. Like all men probably know what that is.
I mean, I can use deductive reasoning to figure out.
Okay. Anyways, because I've used this word around her before.
Is it deductive?
She was just trying to make fun of me. So I don't really know what like this whole thing is. You don't like the word?
I think it's a funny word. I think it's a funny combination of words, but keep going.
Well, anyways, my point was...
Don't with men spank banks.
My point is that if you are looking for someone to lust after you...
You need to do some work.
No. No, what?
I'm saying...
That's the opposite of what they want.
But why are you looking for... Why subconsciously? I'm just asking the question. Why subconsciously? I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
Because it equates to maybe self-love or being wanted, right? Like everybody wants to feel sexy. Everybody wants to feel wanted. Like I understand that, right? Like you don't want to feel like the ugly duckling. I get that, but you don't have to be naked to not be ugly.
Mm-hmm. Well, go ahead and finish.
I think that's like where the disconnect is. I don't forget what I was saying because you got me caught up in the spank bang thing, but go ahead. That was it. I just want people to know what people are really thinking.
And that is?
I'm trying to smash.
And on that note, G&T signing out.